Hey everybody, this is Sergio with Guided by Light, where my purpose is to guide you towards spiritual growth and understanding. If the energy around your home has been feeling a little bit off lately, stick around because today we're going to be talking about 5 practical ways to not only cleanse the energy around your home, but to keep that positive vibes around. Okay, so the number one thing that I want to talk about, it's a very practical thing, but it's very, very important as well, because before we do any just spiritual cleansing, we need to do this first step, and that is to physically clean the home. If you go to a dirty house, it's a very different feeling that you get whenever you go to a very clean house. You feel organized, you feel clean, you feel peaceful and stuff like that. So it's very, very important to, before you do any of the other steps, you need to go ahead and clean the home. You cannot have any dirty dishes around. You cannot have any stuff on the floor. If you feel like you need to reorganize, maybe you need to do, because sometimes whenever we leave I guess like certain like furniture in a certain way for a long time, that there's energy that can get stuck. So you need to go ahead and rearrange your home. My second recommendation is to go ahead and do what we call smudging. We can do this using different tools. We have what is the white sage. I use a loose leaf one, but a lot of people use the one that comes in a bundle, and they will burn up the top, and then they can just go ahead and go around the home. This is a very, very old type of cleansing, and this you can see it in the Native American practice, but now I think all around the people around the world do it. I see it all around all different kind of practices and cultures. So you can find this at any online store, in Amazon, or you can find it in any kind of spiritual or botanica as well. Now, what you do with sage, basically you want to find something that looks like this. I can't remember the name of this shell, but I will go ahead and put that in text so you can have it whenever I'm done with the video. But basically what you want to do is go ahead and put either the bundle that you bought or the loose leaf sage that you have, and then start burning it. You want to go ahead and let it burn for maybe about a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes, and then you want to go ahead and release the fire. Make sure that the smoke starts smoking. Now once it starts smoking, what you want to do is go ahead and go around your home. I recommend to start from the front door and then go all around. Make sure you get all the corners of your walls and any space that is a little dark and a little hard to reach, because these are the places that usually the negative energy sticks to. Now you go all around. A lot of people, what they do while they're doing this, they usually do a little bit of prayer or affirmations to go ahead and cleanse the home. What I tend to do is usually go ahead and start praying. I use Catholic prayers because that's what it's my faith, and that's my background. So that's what I do. I will start from the beginning, from the front door all the way around until I make it to the back door. Now, once you're done, you want to go ahead and open the door, open the windows to release all of that. Of course, you want to go ahead and let the smoke out, but you're also releasing all the old energy. Whenever you open the door, you can go ahead and make a prayer or put your intention and say, in the name of God, I go ahead and let all this energy release and go out of my home. And you let all the smoke out. Now, a lot of people, what they do, they forget to open the door. And whenever you do this, there's no purpose, because you're kind of just leaving everything inside. It's very important to release that smoke out, because that also releases all that energy out as well. We also have Palo Santo. Palo Santo, it's a wooden stick, and it comes from South America, if I'm not mistaken. It comes from the area of Peru, kind of in that coast area. Now this one's a little bit different. This one is a wooden stick, and basically what you do is kind of the same steps. You go ahead and burn the tip until it smokes out. And now the smoke from this Palo Santo is a little bit more lighter. It's not as dark or as strong as the one you will find in sage. So what I like to do personally, I actually like to go ahead and burn sage first, do the whole step that I told you guys, and then right after that, I go ahead and burn the Palo Santo after that, to bring all the good energy back in the home. A lot of people also like to go ahead and use incense, and you can find all kinds of different incense. This is up to you and up to the smell that you like or the fragrance that you like, but basically it's the same thing. You just burn the incense in your home, and while you're cleaning or after you're done cleaning, you want to go ahead and make sure the smell, it penetrates all the home. And what this does with the smell, it will go ahead, or with the smoke itself really, it does the same thing as sage, the same thing as Palo Santo. It will go ahead and kind of cover your home with that smell, and negative entities or negative energy are not a big fan of this positive smell, this good smell. They will usually go ahead and stay away from that. So now with this one, I like to open the windows. You don't really have to open the door for this, but I would recommend to open the windows. That way, as the same thing, go ahead and release the energy. That's a mistake that a lot of people don't do. They just, they burn the sage, the palo santo, or the incense, and they just leave it around. It's like you're having just bad spirits and negative energy just literally just jumping around. You're not really releasing them until you let that out. Now, for those who do not like the smell of smoke, or simply live in a very small apartment, or you want to do it for your business or for your home or any kind of office, you can use what we call spray sage. And I've seen this in several places. I've seen it in metaphysical stores, in botanicas, online, and it does the same result. It has the same result because it has the same essence, the same smell of the sage. You can just look it up on the internet. It's called spray sage, and you can do the same thing. You can just go ahead and spray it on yourself. You can go ahead and spray around your home, and this will go ahead and have the same benefits. Also, I do have an aura cleansing mist on my website. It's called Guided by Light Aura Cleansing Mist. Now this one, you can use it for your home. I came up with this product to go ahead and do it for yourself to cleanse your aura, but it has the same benefit. You can go ahead and use it in your home and in yourself as well. So if you don't like the smoke, you can also use, like I said, the sage spray that you can find in any other store. You can go to my website and go ahead and buy the aura cleansing mist. My third tip, it's prayers and healing music. So what I like to do while I'm saging the home, it's go ahead and use Catholic prayers. That's what I like to do. That's what I do. Now, a lot of times, if that's not your faith, you can go ahead and use anything that you feel comfortable with. I know a lot of people use affirmations. A lot of people use the simple sound of healing music, like meditation music or anything like that resonates with them. With the Catholic prayers, basically, as you're releasing the energy, you're also speaking to divine to come and help you release all the negative entities, all the negative energy that's stuck around your home. They're assisting you. You can call upon Archangel Michael. You can go ahead and do this, and they will go ahead and assist you in removing all the negative energy of your home. My fourth tip, it's home amulets for protection. So I have a lot of people that use the Saint Benedict medals, and I actually have a friend that has a big one that she got in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken, and she keeps it at her door. Now you will also see what we call the Hamsa or the evil eye. This is a very popular amulet used, and again, you usually find this in bracelets or in necklaces, but they do have the enlarged versions that you can put in your home. You put the intention to protect you, and it will ward off any negative entities or negative energy that comes into your home after you do your cleansing. A lot of people also keep an image. It could be a statue or a small picture of Archangel Michael in the entrance of the door. Same thing, Archangel Michael is very well known for protection. But I remember my grandma used to have like a garlic strand on the top of the door, and the same purpose for protection as well. You will also find people that have a horseshoe on top of the door. That's to keep the good luck coming in and keeping all the bad vibes out. And last but not least, is a very practical thing as well. It's gonna go ahead and be motivation and inspiration stuff around your home. Now, if you start putting stuff around or decorations that resonate with you, pictures of your family, pictures of yourself, or your husband or your wife, whatever, inspiration quotes, stuff like that, then you start resonating, you start feeling good energy, you start feeling like, wow, this is actually my space, you feel happy around. So I do recommend to go ahead and put positive pictures around, put pictures of your family, stuff that you love, your pets that you love, anything like that, because that will also, every time that you wake up or you come home, you're like, wow, I'm actually in my space, I feel happy here. It's like your safe spot. So that's what we want to go ahead and do, because like I said, whenever you have a spot that there's no frames, nothing, it kind of just feels bland, right? So that's another tip that I want to go ahead and share with you guys. So that's all the tips that I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, make sure if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. You guys have a great weekend. Bye bye.